Hello, my name is Przemek and today I'm going to show you how to create a documentation for your variables within the Storyline project. So first let's have a look what variables we have. You can see a text variable, a number variable, and true, false or boolean variable. So we have three. And now if I would like to document them outside, probably I would have to copy and paste all of them, which would not be ideal, especially if you have more variables than three. So what you can do, you can open your Storyline, check if everything is fine, then close it, make a copy of your Storyline file. So just go Control C, Control V, and I have my copy. Then I will change the extension of the file to zip. I'll agree on that. And now you can see it's zipped rather than a story. So I'll go and right click to unzip it. I'll go to show more options. And what I want to use is 7-zip. It's a free tool that will allow you to unpack the project file. So I'll go and select 7-zip and then extract to certain folder. And there it is. So I have get variables copy, and this is like how the Storyline project file looks like. And what we are looking for sits within the story folder. So I'll just enter here, and then it is a file that is named story.xml. So grab that, just make a copy. So just copy it, go back to my main folder. And imagine that you have another folder for project documentation. What you can do in here, you can create a data folder that can be useful later. I'll show it. So I'll just paste it here, and I have my source file, which contains information about variables. But now how to extract that? And you can do it in multiple ways, but the one that I'm proposing here is through Excel. So open a new Excel worksheet. I'll just call it project documentation. I'll just enter. And once we are here, I'll go to data and I'll say that I want to get data from a file, and this file is in format of XML. So I'll click on that. And then I'll quickly navigate to my folder, to my project documentation. You remember the data folder? I'll just enter, and then I'll select the story XML, and I'll hit import. With this new window, it says that it recognizes the file, so now we can work with it. There are multiple other data points that are within that file, but we are interested only in one. So to extract it, we need to go to transform data. Here you have a preview of all the tables that exist within that file, and one table is dedicated to variables. You can see var list. So this is what we're going to focus on, and to open that table, to expand it, you need to click on that arrows here close to the label. So I'll click on that, and it recognizes that there is a var table potentially. So I'll just click that I don't want to use any prefixes. I'll hit OK, and now I have a more detailed view of a table. So I'll do it again. I'll click those arrows one more time, and now I see the full columns list in that table. And I want all of it, so I'll click OK as it is. And now I have a preview of the data that is within that file. And of course, there is a lot of built-in variables, so you can see the type, and few that were created by user, by me. So what I can do, I can filter it here in place. So I'll uncheck those built-in. I'm not interested in those. I'll click OK, and you can see that the list now is only for 3. To see it directly in Excel, once all your transformations are done, I'll click Close and Load, and click Close and Load again. And it should load into a table that you can use, you can share with others, and yeah, it's going to work. So let's look closely what we have in here. So basically we have few like identifiers. We have a name, as you can recognize in Storyline. We have a type, same, you can recognize that in Storyline. You can see a value of that variable and few other properties. You can see, for example, if it's random. So this is how it works. I will save it, and then let's return to Storyline. So I'll open Storyline again, and let's imagine that those three variables were only at the beginning of the course creation process. So now let's imagine that we move forward with the project and we have few more, and we still want to document those. So I'll quickly add something. So I'll just copy that and paste, and let's call it letter 1, and it's going to be A. That's capital A, and I'm going to click OK. So now it's done. Maybe we can add one more. So let's go and say it's going to be a number, and it's going to be, I don't know, age, and it's going to be, I don't know, 15. So let's go like that, and I'll click OK, and I'm going to save it. So new variables are there. I'll just close it. So now we need to repeat those steps that we've done at the beginning. So just delete those temporary folders. One more time, I'll grab the story file. I'll just make a copy just for safety. Change the extension to zip. Agree on that. Unzip it with 7-zip or any other solution that can open zip files. I'll just extract it to a folder. Quickly grab the story XML, which exists within the story folder here. I'll just grab it. I'll just copy it. Go back to my main folder. Return to the project documentation, to my data folder, and I can just remove the old story XML or archive it, and then replace. You can see this is the newest one. I'll just go back and I'll open my Excel, and all you have to do is just hit refresh. You don't have to go through all the unpacking process with selecting tables and expanding. All you have to do, you go to data, you hit refresh all, and you can see, voila, my 2 new variables already on the list. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching.